Virgo, welcome into your tarot reading. This is a what you do not see coming reading. It is timeless, so whenever you do receive this reading, you are meant to get it. And it is going to be looking into events that are going to be unfolding in the next couple of weeks for you that you have no idea about. So let's get into this and call your spirit guides into my spirit room. Spirit guides for my amazing Virgos out there, please come into my spirit room. Guide me in these readings and show me clearly what it is that I need to see, and speak to me clearly what it is that I need to hear for all my Virgos. There we go. Well, you got a double ring today, Virgo. You got two little rings. Maybe your spirit guides need to be brought to attention. So let's get in here and have a look and see for you. What is the first energy that's going to come out? What's going to tell me what is coming here for Virgo that at this point in time they do not see? This can be related to any situation. We're going to see what comes in. Whoa, Virgo. This one is just for you. Okay. Parrot spirit, watch your words. So with regards to Virgo, I think if I had to have a verbal battle or debate with any zodiac sign, it would not be you, because you have a way with words that can cut straight through the BS, and it can cut straight through someone's soul as well. So you're going to have to be a little bit careful with your words as you are moving into the next couple of weeks. Okay, I usually don't go past like a month, so it can be 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Remember, if you are getting the reading at the time that I am recording it, which would be about August 2023, I feel like just be careful as well. Okay, look what fell out, peace. Be careful as well with regards to anytime you're getting it, but there's a lot of retrogrades happening at this moment, and it's going to be a little bit hectic with regards to all these energies coming together, especially in the month of August moving into September and October. So peace, peace, peace. Literally, it is coming up here. It is showing peace. So maybe you might, this is something that my mom used to say to me, and my mom grew up old school. So my mom's not with us anymore, but she grew up in a very old school environment, where, you know, women did what they did and they were well behaved, you know, and, she always used to say to me, sometimes you have to keep quiet to keep the peace. And I actually ended up agreeing with that saying from her, because I used to be like, no, you don't keep quiet to keep the peace and make everybody else happy, but you're uncomfortable. But I've got a feeling that this is actually kind of like maybe what we're kind of looking at here. There could be a situation arising where you just feel the pit of your stomach rise up into your soul, and it wants to come right out of your mouth, you know. And I want to see what wisdom comes through here from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. What is this all about? Okay, I've seen the card. We've got Hunter coming up here. Okay, and it says they track down your fears and your desires. So you've got this hunter track down your fears and your desires. So there could be a situation that's going to arise here. It could be at work. It could be in your personal life. It could be in the street. Who knows? When you're going shopping with your friends, your mom, your dad, your family, whatever, where you get activated and somebody pushes the button inside of you and you just want to implode in the universe, you know what I mean? Black hole explosion, supernova, everything. And I think Spirit Guide is saying to keep the bigger picture in mind with these energies, because they're literally saying track down your fears and your desires. What is it that you want and what is it that you don't want? Because if you maybe overreact at this time, you may end up maybe breaking something that you're trying to work on. So maybe at work, your boss says something to you and you're just like, I am going to explode. And you say something that you shouldn't have said, and it's a big situation. And then you end up maybe having to leave your career, and that's what's going so well for you, or heading in the direction you wanted to go. You have a client, if you have a business, they say something to you that you're just like, what? You know what I mean? And you want to have a heart attack, you know what I mean? And you lose that client. And in the meantime, that client was going to lead you maybe to more clients. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, okay, if I react right now, could I be destroying my future? You see what I'm saying? So I need to be very careful. We are in a very weird month, especially if you are getting it at the time that I am recording it. We've got many retrogrades happening. Mercury is happening. Venus is happening. Everything is just happening. A lot of stuff going on. Super moons are going on at this time. Blue moons are going on at this time. It is volatile. It can also cause other people to behave in very volatile ways as well. Don't fall into that trap as well. Try to step out of that energy for you. Keep the peace because it's for your long-term goal. Okay. So it's weird. Got a Two of Cups coming in here as well. If it is a relationship, really be careful what comes out of your mouth at that time. We've got a Hangman coming in here. It's not something that's going to be around you for long. I feel like this is going to pass. Whatever this is, if there is ever a disagreement with a person that's really making you feel uncomfortable, if it's at work, if it's your relationships, your friend, your family, whatever it is to you, and this thing makes you feel uncomfortable, because with the Hangman coming in here, it's an indication that something's making you feel uncomfortable about a situation. It just showed up for me in the reverse, by the way. And it shows that it's going to pass. The situation will pass, but try to keep that harmony between you and others at this time. So let's see what else comes in here. The Devil card, bit of chaos going on here. And the Ace of Wands, it will recover. But if you say something at this time, it will be the wrong time to say it. I can put it that way. It will be the wrong time to say it. Okay. It's going to be the wrong time to say it because of the Ace of Wands being there. Ace of Wands kind of showed up for me. I do take note when I take the cards out. Are they reversed or upside down, or what's going on with them? What's their position? Sometimes they'll get randomly just reversed, and then I go with it. So there could be a timing situation that's out here. With regards to, it seems to me with the Devil card, which is Capricorn's energy, a little bit of chaos sort of coming into your life here, a little bit of chaotic energy, a little bit of situations that seem a little bit, you know, the Devil card, depending on what card comes out next to it, how it's positioned, can be negative in some kind of way. It's also very positive. It can be like people who are losing their temper, people who are saying things they shouldn't be doing, people who are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, people who have got addiction problems, self-control problems, and I feel like this energy is going on around you, and it kind of like just pushes your button. This is going to pass because you do have an Ace of Wands coming up there, showing that it will go. You'll move past this point. Just try to move past this point with the least amount of drama. You know what I mean? So let's have a look and see. Queen of Wands, the Tower card, the Sun card, and the Queen of Swords. A lot of self-control is going to be needed from you at this moment. You got two options coming up here. I'll show you why. You got your Queen of Wands coming in here, and Queen of Swords. So the thing is with the Queen of Wands, she's really looking at what it is she is desiring, not what she fears. The Queen of Wands is very inspiring, very motivated, very driven, wanting to live the best life that she can live, male or female energy, looking at her desire. But sometimes the Queen of Swords can be a bit of a frustrated energy, goal-getter, sometimes angry, okay, angry. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can take the swords and want to cut people out or cut something out. And I really feel at this time and at this moment, you need to really control that energy. You need to really look at the bigger picture and not just that moment that you're in, that you may want to react. Because, you know, the Queen of Swords carries a sword. Sometimes she can be impulsive as well because it's a very fast-moving energy. And it's really like in that moment, just stop and think, okay, where am I going? What's my bigger goal here? Okay, let me not freak out. Let me just focus on the next step and not on what's currently happening to me. I do see these two cards coming up here, a Tower and a Sun card. So I really do feel like at this moment that we're getting the reading, that you're getting this reading, it is very important to differentiate between what it is you're trying to grow and what your like kind of actions or what's your words, because there could be a tower and we do not want that. Whatever the situation is to you, we don't want this Tower card to happen. I feel like Spirit Guides going, no, 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 don't let this happen. Focus on what you're trying to create here, what you're trying to build. And don't let maybe a short temper or words that get spoken. I know you got choice words, Virgo. I know. Maybe that's why we ended up bringing the singing bowls twice in your reading. Okay. I know you can handle yourself in conversation. I know you'd be a great, speaker. Oh God, you'd be a good speaker. You've got the words that come out of your mouth that are so perfectly aligned. You can handle yourself. If somebody has to have a go at you, I feel you can put them down just like that. And I feel that situation can get out of control. There may be another time you can get your words spoken out. You can say what you need to say, but not right now. There could even be somebody going, I really want to activate you. I want to see you fall. I want to see you break. I want to see you destroyed. So somebody can actually activate you and then stand back and watch how you have the Tower moment. So don't fall into that trap, okay? Surprise people. People may know that you can sometimes be very straightforward. And this moment they want you to activate. They want you to say those things because they could be planning to do something or have to see how negative things can happen to you. And in that moment, surprise them and just become sweet. And that will even throw them off even more, maybe. It makes them really confused. So let's have a look at this Hunter energy. The Page of Pentacles, keep going towards that money. Keep going towards your growth. Keep going towards your start here, what it is you're trying to create. And obviously it's a Page of Pentacles. So I really do feel like, yes, it is your money. It is your success. It is your stability. Focus on that. Focus on that energy, who you want to become. Use your wisdom with the Hierophant, this reading. You got Taurus coming into your reading. Use your wisdom. And also Capricorn so far as well. Use your wisdom. Every time I see the Hierophant, there's another Angel Tarot deck that I've got. And the Hierophant is always associated to Archangel Sandalphon. Also this very old bearded angel. Just like the Hierophant, this deck as well. Showing that wisdom that we carry and the calmness sometimes as people get a bit older, some people, and they remain a bit more calmer. They're much more calm. They're more, because they're thinking about things much more, and they kind of go, okay, I've experienced this before. I'm not going to fall back into this trap. I'm not going to have a breakdown. I'm not going to shout and scream. So I'm going to remain calm. That kind of energy. Take that wisdom from past lessons that you have learned and really act from a place of wisdom at this time. And we've got the Two of Swords. Yeah. And the Wheel of Fortune. You're meant to be where you are. So this is interesting. You are on the right path. I see it because you've got the Page of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune coming in. You are going in the right direction. You are on the right path. But if you make a mistake right now, you could have a Two of Swords moment where it's sort of like your path gets blocked. Look how the Two Swords are blocking your path. I even feel like it's somebody could activate you, even maybe just to get these Two Swords risen by you. You know what I mean? And you could get into conflict with somebody. It's like two swords hitting each other. And we don't want that right now. Use your wisdom at this time because your path and where you are going and your destiny, it is the one that you're currently on. You're meant to walk this path. You're meant to experience this. You are going to have a lot of growth still happening to you. So don't let some situation that could be happening around you at this moment that is making you just uncomfortable, maybe by some suspicious individual over here. Don't let it cause you to have that Tower moment. Keep moving forward in the direction that you are going and use that wisdom. I hear Spirit Guide saying you're going to know when this moment comes in. Keep it in mind. Don't forget this reading. Watch it a second time again if you have to in the month of August. Just remember this reading. Okay. Keep it in mind if that situation unfolds, especially when you get that feeling. It starts in the pit of your stomach and all of a sudden it's like this energy rises up to your chest and it just wants to come out of your mouth. It's like, when that emotion comes, use your wisdom and push it down because there seems to be an event that can take place here. If I'm not mistaken, that is a crow that's sitting on the roof on the other side. a omen has come into your, it just flew away, you see, an omen has come into your reading, okay? And you see what I'm saying? Be very careful. And sometimes when crows come in like that, it can even be an indication of like a negative foretelling or a negative omen vibe. So there is that energy. And I feel like Spirit Guide is saying you can control yourself. You can pass this moment and not get caught up in that trap, it seems like, and keep that peace energy. Who would I ever say that? Keep quiet, you keep the peace. But here I am saying it. There's moments and times in place when you need to do this, especially when it's a work-related situation or somebody around you who really is baiting you in some kind of way. And I feel like you are not going to fall into it, especially because now you've got this information. You know that, no, I'm not going to let somebody's words or somebody's action cause me to be blocked on the road that I am traveling towards my success. There we go, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in your next week's general reading. Otherwise, have an amazing one and watch those words as you go into the next couple of weeks. I'm sending my love to you. Bye.